Hey everyone, so this happened, and whether you want to call it irony or just some good old-fashioned karma, now that the shoe's on the other foot, I guarantee Roseanne is having her last laugh. And I'm joining right in and along with her because this is, like I say, no matter what you want to chalk it up to, folks, when these bigwigs or these elitists or this, in this particular example, this CEO thought it was a wise decision to cancel one of their most successful television programs because Roseanne, the star of the show, happened to do a tweet that was considered not politically correct, or as some people referenced it, as racist. Although now that that has been cleared up, we all know that Roseanne is not racist, and anyone that's still left trying to play that game is, yeah, you probably recognize that you're kind of isolated and alone, or only surround yourself with a bunch of very stupid people that don't even know how to think critically about anything that they talk about. So good luck with all that one. But yeah, obviously Roseanne's not a racist. I mean, there's so many examples of people from many different backgrounds, culture, or races that are standing in defense of Roseanne and saying, hey, I know her. She's not a racist by any stretch of the imagination. And I don't think she is, and I never thought she was. But like I said, these bigwigs, these elitists, and it just so happens, I mean, it doesn't seem to play out very well. I didn't even know this, but apparently the CEO of ABC just happened to be a woman of African-American descent. And now, well, it turns out, well, the way it's being done, you know how they do that. So she's resigned, but, well, she's no longer the CEO of ABC anymore. And if you don't think that what she did, canceling one of the most popular programs on that network, if you don't think that had anything to do with it, well, like I say, well, you can tell yourself whatever you want. You can convince yourself of whatever you want, but reality is reality. Oh, and it also turns out, that's another thing too, it also turns out that this is that bigwig exec, the CEO, that was actually part and parcel of canceling Last Man Standing as well. So once again, folks, this person that was the CEO of ABC seemed to have a lot of anger and resentment built up. Who was the racist, right? Roseanne did a tweet which had no cause of harm to anyone. It's just a tweet, right? And it was actually a misunderstanding, as we're all starting to learn about now. But this CEO, this person at the very top rung of that major corporation, well, that's a lot of power she had at her disposal. And she was not only willing to wield it, but she was more than willing to use that power towards people of a different skin color, of a different race, and cause her or him, in referencing Tim Allen, to lose their job. So who's the real racists around here, right? Who's the real authoritarians? Who are the ones that are using skin color as a means to oppress people? Or deny them opportunities? Well, like I said, karma reared its ugly head once again. So this is a bit of a feel-good story, as far as I'm concerned. Now, that's been covered by Vanity Fair or whatever, and a few other of these people, these publications that deal with the entertainment industry stuff. But I'm going to deal with this article out of the Western Journal, CT, Conservative Tribune. ABC president out of a job as the Connors tanks without Roseanne. Some may call it karma or even long overdue justice. Regardless, the news may surprise and please fans and defenders of Roseanne Barr. Channing Dungey, who was the first African-American woman to head the entertainment division of a major broadcast network, is now the former president of ABC Entertainment following the announcement of her resignation last week. It was Dungey who decided to cancel Roseanne following the star's controversial tweet in May about former Obama administration staffer Valerie Jarrett, who is also African-American, that was labeled as racist. Dungey, named president in 2016, defended her decision to cancel the popular show by saying Roseanne's Twitter statement is abhorrent, repugnant, and inconsistent with our values, and we have decided to cancel her show. A spin-off of Roseanne debuted last month under the title of The Connors, with the Roseanne character having been written out of the show due to an accidental drug overdose. The ratings were Respectable for its October 16th debut, likely from fans who were curious about how Roseanne's death played out on the show, but have continued to decline as the original Roseanne fan base has stayed away from the show. Yeah, that's right. I said that even long ago. And I love the show. I watched it even back the original series. I watched every episode. Matter of fact, multiple times. I love the show. I love the premise of the show. But yeah, once they did what they did to Roseanne, I said, I'm not, and like, limited in my options as far as shows that appeal to me, but I still said, no, I'm not going to watch this show. You're going to do that to that woman? You know, that is the whole point of the show. That's the name of the show. You're going to do that to her? You're going to throw her under the bus for political correctness? Yeah, I'm not watching this show. No disrespect to the other actors or anyone else involved in the production and all that stuff, but no, sorry. You throw Roseanne under the bus, well, you get what you're going to get. And people like me, I'm not going to watch any show where they do these things. When political correctness rules the day, yeah, you might be able to appeal to some really stupid ideologues or people that are all about playing team sports and pitting, you know, entire races against or sexes against each other. Those people, you might be able to appeal to them. They might still watch that stuff. But yeah, not me. No way. And hopefully there's a lot more. Well, apparently there are a lot more people that said the same thing as what I'm saying. No. Hell no. Nothing spells trouble for a network show like a consistent erosion of viewers each week. It means people don't like the show enough to bother coming back for more. And when ratings decline, so do advertising dollars. As a result, MSM.com reports that main stars of the series, Laurie Metcalf and John Goodman, are likely going to be asked to take pay cuts. Lots of new shows are canceled each season, but in the wake of the abrupt fall from the record-setting ratings for Roseanne's revival in March to its cancellation in May to the rapid failure of The Connors, Dungy has resigned her position. I'm incredibly proud of what the team and I have accomplished over the years and all the meaningful and impactful programming we've developed, Dungy said in a statement announcing her resignation. This job has been the highlight of my career. While I've loved every moment and knew I could call ABC home for many years to come, I'm excited to tackle new challenges. Such a PC statement to make, right? Anyways, let me scroll down just a little bit here, just because I like I say, I didn't even realize, but I mean, I'm already, like I say, I'm already happy with the fact that this CEO has basically had to step down and resign because, yeah, not only have you destroyed a very successful sitcom such as Roseanne, but she did the exact same thing to Tim Allen because he's not willing to go along with the PC authoritarians. Anyways, I'll post a link to this article in the description in the video below, but it was three more paragraphs down below that, and they start to acknowledge about the fact that Dungy also canceled Last Man Standing, the Tim Allen sitcom that actually not only was it a huge hit on ABC, but unlike Roseanne, Tim Allen, you know, wasn't willing to submit or conform. So what Tim Allen did, he stood firm on his convictions, and instead of, you know, I feel bad for Roseanne for selling out her show because she thought she was doing the right thing. But no, Roseanne, you should have stood firm in your convictions. Because while ABC tried to throw Tim Allen under the bus for basically the same anti-PC reasons, no, he went over to another network, and now, instead of his show being canceled or him being written out of the script, now he has a very successful show and the continuation of that very successful show, but now it's just on a different network. Now it's on Fox Network. So now I can watch Last Man Standing, and I'm loving every minute of it. I love that show. That's another one of my favorite shows. But I get to watch it, and I get to see Tim Allen, and everyone's being successful, and nobody had to be thrown on the bus. Sorry that happened to you, Roseanne, but you should have stuck firmly in your convictions and maybe solicited some support from other people that were, you know, or maybe, like I say, just shopped your show around to other networks. They might have been very well. Maybe Fox would have picked you up and you wouldn't have had to sell yourself out or be written out of the show entirely. Either way, no matter how you look at it, the fact that this woman, this CEO, that is the very culprit, that's the very cause of two very successful shows being canceled on the ABC network, well, now she's gone. So we don't really got to worry about her fucking with anyone else after this point. Now, there might be someone else that will step up the plate, but hey, you CEOs out there, all you leftists, all you PC, yeah, keep doing that because you're going to see time again. It's not going to be proven to be a successful strategy for you going forward. Matter of fact, you might very well end up on the unemployment line as a result. Skinny Libertarian, and I love liberty.